本支影片我们继续整理乔丹曾经的队友，从他们的视角讲述乔丹从1990年夺得生涯首冠，到95年退役归来，每一年的进化之路和鲜为人知的传奇故事。90至91赛季，在乔丹生涯第一冠这年 ，B.J. 阿姆斯特朗还是个2年级的菜鸟。在他看来，乔丹最不可思议的地方就是他那超越普通运动员的体力，以及聚光灯背后付出的努力。
Michael Jordan was a scorer first, second, and third. He was a phenomenal finisher of the game. And what I mean by that is he stopped having to facilitate. He didn't have to do all those things. He just finished the game. He finished it. He was, I think, the game's greatest finisher because he had no weakness in his game.
My moment was watching him play 35, 40 minutes and then come to practice with the same energy, and you're like, wait a minute, now this isn't normal.
True gift
if
was,
the man
was
if he would have slept, we didn't see the best of Michael Jordan because he didn't sleep for 14 years. Okay, literally, he literally didn't sleep. We don't know how good he really would have been. I've never seen a guy practice this hard, and that's what we should be showing the kids. Because we're just showing them the games when the lights are on. I've never seen someone this competitive and it's always on.
I mean, who goes out and you're up 20 and you're still playing the game if the score was tied? But he did that.
91至92赛季，这一赛季，老将克里夫·利文斯顿在公牛担任替补大前锋。最让利文斯顿感到不可思议的是乔丹对比赛的掌控力。乔丹的见闻色已经达到出神入化的境界，可以预判下一回合的发展过程。
All right, we were in practice, going at, we were scrimmaging, and it was a timeout. Michael walked over to me, he said, "The ball gonna go to Stacey King. I'm gonna steal it and go down and dunk." I'm like, yeah, okay, all right. So we go back on the court. Ball went down a couple times. Then I looked at Michael, did like this. Give him in the face. The next play, the ball went to Stacey King. He spun middle and then came back baseline. Michael stole it, went down and dunked it, and did like this to me. So it was like, he's one of those guys who's played the game in his mind several times over and over. It's like he's been there before. And, I always say, playing with Michael, it's like he's in a time warp that he's just come back, time travel, come back and play the game, to go back forward, to play some more, to come back to play some more, show you guys, this is what I know. He knew every play that was going to happen before it was played.
91至92赛季也是 Bobby Hansen 在联盟的最后一年。作为一名老将，他幸运地被国王交易到了公牛，而在当时 ，Bobby 是公牛全队唯一一位没有获得过总冠军的球员。在一次训练中，乔丹搂着 Bobby 对他说：“我会带你拿一枚戒指，让你生涯圆满。”
I read something where Michael Jordan kept telling you he's going to get you a ring.
Yeah.
Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah. One of our drills, 3-person shooting drills. Everybody does 3-person shooting drills, right? I'm thrown in with Michael and Scotty, right? And these two are going at each other every day. And here I am, so I become a target every now and then. But I could shoot, Stephen. So I could hold my own when the final tally went down at the end of practice. Who made the most, if you will. But I could hold my own. And Michael had a good sense of his teammates, so that's where I was sitting and not playing. But Michael, he put his arm around you and say, hang in there, man, hang in there. I'm going to get you a ring. Because I was the only one on that team. I was the only one in that building that was not a part of a championship team.
It's a tough situation, the world champions, and to be traded. And luckily I got some time early with some injuries and just try to do the best I can.
How do you cope with playing behind Michael Jordan?
I love it. It's the greatest job in the world. You come in for him and relieve him a little bit. He comes in a little 3-person rotation with Scottie Pippen, and it's worked out well so far.
John Paxson gave me the best bit of advice. He said, here's one bit of advice I'll give you. When you're in the game with Michael and he drives the lane and he hits you with that pass and gives you that look, he said, don't miss. I'm like, why is that? He said, you'll never get it back. So lo and behold, Stephen, the end of the first quarter, I'm in there and right corner and gives you that look. And thank goodness it went in, swish, and everybody on the bench was happy. Michael was like, yeah, man, way to go. So you're kind of in at that point.
Bobby's stepping in and playing well. We were hoping that he can come in and do exactly what he's doing. Some hard, tough defense and knock down jump shots whenever he need to. And he's picking up the offense pretty quickly. So he's really been a great addition for us.
That was the best advice I ever got on the triangle offense was when MJ gives you the ball, don't miss.
对于一位角色球员来说，打三角进攻最需要牢记的一点，就是当你接到乔丹的传球时，一定要把球投进。92至93赛季，卡特莱特在1988年加入公牛，作为一名老将，他曾被禅师任命为公牛队的联合队长。在他看来，乔丹在场下并不是一个很好相处的人。
Was he a great player on the floor? Yes. Was he this great leader off the court? No. He's not that real image that is being depicted right now.
斯科特·威廉姆斯是一位落选秀，他在1990年加盟公牛后，幸运地赶上了公牛第一个3连冠。在他看来，乔丹并不友善，并且对于训练的态度非常严格。
Now, he was not a nice guy. I mean, he was vicious. He was that guy that was so motivated every day and everything that we did. If you didn't come to work, you were going to have problems with Michael Jordan in a way that he would let you know he's got a problem with you, whether he was going to attack you verbally or he was going to get after you on the court physically. There was no in between.
94至95赛季，乔丹在93至94赛季退役，而这一年又有2位重要角色球员加盟公牛。第一位是温宁顿，他在93至94赛季自由球员身份加盟。虽然乔丹对于队友要求严格，但温宁顿认为这是那个时代更衣室的普遍现象，无论是 NBA、大学还是高中比赛，只不过乔丹更有竞争力，要求更高而已。
They talk about what a fierce competitor Michael was, and they asked, was he really that hard on players? And yeah, he was, because he wanted to win, and he was pushing us. But I don't think people that don't play sports, they don't understand that that's kind of the way most locker rooms were guys pushing. Now, Michael took it to a different level and brought it up, but the kibbutzing and the pushing of each other and trying to make each other better and poking fun at each other was going on in every locker room I've been in, going back to high school. But Michael brought it to a different level because he wanted to win, and he was making us all feel the pressure in practice so that in the games it would be easy for us and we would be prepared to go out there. And he was also testing us to find out if we were good enough to be there.
这一年，卢克·朗利也被森林狼交易到公牛。在乔丹的不断挑战下，朗利也从替补逐渐成长为球队首发中锋。同时，朗利也成为了第一位获得 NBA 总冠军的澳大利亚人。
There was times where Mike would get pissed off at Luke.
He'll say, "Oh, Luke wasn't this and Luke wasn't that, so I made him this and I made him that."
I pushed him, challenged him in certain situations where I felt like, Luke, you're not doing what we expect you to do. It was a mindset that I felt like Luke had to learn, and I think he did learn.
And I'll say, well, may or may not be true. You don't have to love a bloke to be on his team, to care about him, to play basketball together. I didn't love MJ. I thought MJ was difficult and unnecessarily harsh on his teammates and probably on himself, and I think, I just didn't enjoy being around him that much. And that was cool. It was cool with MJ and it was cool with me. There was no, at the end of the day, we found a way to respect each other on the court and to coexist, and that was cool.
好了，这就是今天冷饭说的全部内容了。小伙伴们记得点赞、订阅、加评论哟。冷饭说，我们下回接着说。